Hello everyone, this video we are going to see linked list check for palindrome series. We are given one linked list. It may be an odd number of nodes and even number of nodes also. You have to check whether the data constructs a palindrome series or not. Here in this one you can see 1, 2, 3 and if you read that from in the reverse manner 1, 2, 3 is existing. So with this data, you have to check whether the given linked list is palindrome or not. Okay, this is odd case. You can neglect this middle node, and this is even case. You cannot neglect that even nodes. You can see 1, 2, 3, and here also 1, 2, 3. So these are the two varieties of data you can face in the linked list palindrome check. Okay, this is my code snippet to solve this problem. What's my approach in this one is, first I have to find the middle node, and I'm taking the next node and I make all the nodes after this middle node in the reverse, and I check from the beginning and from the end. From two sides I have to check, and then I can find out my answer. Okay, in this one you can see there is some linked list, and this is the middle node. This is a even number of nodes, so from this node to end I'll reverse this nodes because I take this one as head, and I'll start to reverse, and I'll get two pointers like this previous one and head one. Then from here and here I'll travel concurrently, so next I'll come to 2 and 3, 3. Meanwhile, I'll validate the data. If any of them is not matching, I'll return it is as a false, or else ultimately I'll return it as a true. So this is my approach to solve this problem. There are a lot of ways to solve this. There is a stack solution you can use, or without modifying this linked list also you can use. You can feel free to go any methods, but all are the same one. But in this method the linked list gets modified. You're literally cutting this linked list into two parts, and then you're checking, reversing and checking. So that condition you have to check before you're writing this method. You have to read that question fully. Okay, now we'll explain with the code snippet. First, if no head is there, no node is there, or only one node is there, I have to return true. Then that's obviously it will be true. That's what this first two lines. And I have to find the middle node first. So what I do is I use two pointers method called slow and fast pointers. If you don't know this method, you can watch our middle node video. You can get to know that what these slow and fast pointer are, and there is explained. Okay, I'll find the middle node. Here you can see this 3 is the middle node, but when it is in a palindrome series you no need to check the middle one if it is an odd. You can, because this will be common for this right side and left side also, so you can neglect this middle one. Okay, if middle node is existing and it's an odd number of nodes, you can just go to the next node, because I told just that you can neglect it. So that's the reason it is slow equal to slow dot next. Okay, now I have to reverse this node. Reverse code also it's there. You can see this reversing the linked list video. You cannot from this node, which means the 2, you have to go to until the end of the nodes and reverse it. So the previous node will become the last node. Here this previous node will become here the last end. Okay, now I have two nodes called previous and head. With these two nodes I have to travel until my previous goes null. Okay, you no need to check that head also is going to null, because the middle node, you know this, we no need to consider this node. Okay, here until my previous is becoming null, I travel from the end towards this null. Here you can see this just joint is disconnected, and here it will be null. Okay, that's what I have checked. If any of the data when I'm coming and validating those two are matching, if it is not matching, I have to just return it as false and that's it. And or else I have to travel towards this nodes, head equal to head dot next and the previous equal to previous dot next. So both I have to travel, and if I'm reaching the null, then it's a true condition. That's what's written here. So the code consists of three parts. First is we have to find the middle node, and second is to reverse it, and the third is to check, that is the palindrome series. Okay, these are all the three things we have to consider about this palindrome series. Okay, now we go to Visual Studio Code and we'll write the implementation for this and check out these two scenarios are working with this code perfectly or not. Okay, here is my code. First one is we have necessary importing statements, and the next is a node class with necessary parameters and constructor, and this is my driver functions to validate that code, and this is my main function, and here I created one list and appended few items in this list, and I printed this one. We run this code and we check this, what it prints. It prints us 2024420. So this is a palindrome series that should return true. So we start to write that bool is palindrome. We no need to pass any data, we'll take it from the head. So if this head or heads next is not there, we can just return true. Okay, next thing is we have to move to the middle node. So I need two pointers for this. First one is list node slow will take the head, and fast, that's also will take the head. Okay, while fast and fast next existing, I have to continue this. So slow equal to slow dot next, and fast equal to fast dot next. Two times it will travel. So then if fast is existing, which means this odd number of nodes, then now we can advance our pointer to slow dot next, and now we need two pointers to reverse this, which are all nodes is previous, and we can initialize to null because and you need next and current equals, that's nothing but this slow pointer. Okay, now until my current exists, you can start to reverse it. So next I give my backup to next, so current is next, and current next is previous. So previous is my current, and current is next. Okay, now the reversing is done, and the next thing is we have to check the data. So while pre is existing, we have to check if this data is not at all matching, which means previous data and heads data is not matching, then you have to return false. Then if it is matching, I have to travel towards the next one. Previous equal to previous dot next, and head equal to head dot next. And finally we return true. Okay, hope you understood this section. This is for finding the middle one, and this is for reversing, and this is for checking the palindrome. Okay, and once we write that, we can have to call this x dot palindrome. Now it should print true, so because this is palindrome series. Run the code and it prints 1, which means true. Here I make this 4 as 5, and we check this, it's 0, then it is not a palindrome 1. Okay, and we'll remove this, and here you can see 02420. This is palindrome, this is for odd number case. Yeah, this is valid one. Here I make it as 1, so this one, it should print 0. Okay, all our test cases are passing, and we can check one more case called 0. This is also a palindrome. Okay, all our test cases are passing. Hope you understood this problem and the solution. This is a pretty straightforward solution. You can use stacks and other methods to achieve this without any breaking or reversing this modification of this list. Okay, thank you for watching this video, and we'll meet in the next video.